Hello, y'all. I guess it's going to be YouTube Hangout Day, I guess, on my born day. Yeah. So it is 10 p.m. on June the 23rd, and it is still my birthday. I was actually born at 10:10 in the morning. So shout out to the doctors that, kept track of my birth record. I guess that's one of the things that we can appreciate about the society that we live in these days. Because back in the day when people gave birth, you know what? It's almost like you go through, like on your birthday, it's like you go through like a past life regression. You kind of go through some of the things that were going on around you. Okay. And y'all not in here yet. Let me sip my wine a little bit. Okay. So I gotta talk to y'all. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, whenever you get to a certain place in life, you cannot let your enemies make you feel bad about your accomplishments. Don't y'all do that. Don't y'all do that. If you figure out a way now, okay. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell y'all. My client that's supposed to do the review, I didn't call her today because I was kind of enjoying my birthday. So I didn't call her today, but I think we're gonna reschedule it to like tomorrow or sometime this week. It ain't no big rush. I ain't in no hurry. But and she is just such a sweetheart. I can't wait for y'all to meet her. I don't think she's gonna be on camera or anything. She's not like a YouTuber, but you know. So my enemies that attack me, and oh, just by the way, an update on the racist dude that's harassing and stalking me on here, the mentally ill guy, y'all. Now he's totally turned into delusion. Whenever they start putting crazy ass titles up, because he said that I got killed, and I'm pretty sure that I'm still here. Pretty sure. He said that I got killed. He said you got killed like your ancestors. Okay. I'm not even going to bother to listen to that. It's probably going to be actually pretty funny and entertaining, though. I probably should go look at it. Y'all, your enemies can't get what you get. That's why they jealous of you. That's why they are an enemy. For real. And I think, look, I'm too humble for that. I ain't bragging about nothing. The economy was failing last year. I'm talking about everywhere throughout the world because COVID shut down everything. So a lot of my clients was contacting me talking about loss of jobs. And so I got them jobs and stuff. Okay. Did money work for them? Okay. In fact, last year during COVID, old girl that I had fell out with, but back then we were cool. She had gotten her own place last year. So everybody I fuck with is winning. Everybody that fuck with me is winning. And it ain't about winning and competing with somebody. It's just about manifesting the things that you want. And your enemies and my enemies, they are upset because you have something in life that they don't have. I think that it's a connection with the Most High personally. Because I think it's ridiculous. I do. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And the reason why they can't get their own places is because somebody got them crossed. Somebody got your enemies crossed or hexed. And somebody has convinced, evidently they got convinced, because I know that my enemy, he lived with his mother. She must not be that good of a mom. I can't judge, honestly, but that's fucked up, because I wouldn't have my son out in social media doing that. It's kind of stupid. Instead of getting out there and getting his own place. Right? Oh, trust me, I know I'm somebody, and I know that I'm very powerful. Nobody has to tell me that. But just at the root of the problem with y'all enemies is that you have fucking accomplished too much. So that's why a lot of y'all will fall into depression. You'll start getting psychically attacked shortly after you buy a house, shortly after you get married, shortly after you have a baby. Shit's getting real rough out there, y'all. It's getting real rough out there. People have lost their mind. I'm like, have you lost your mind? They're cursed. And you know what? I'll curse them worse. I'll curse your enemies worse. You know how you curse your enemies? You curse them by succeeding and enjoying life and living life. That's how you curse them. Okay. But I do believe that what they'll do is when they can't manifest, because that's a big deal. That's a big accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? They even tried to lower my success by saying that I was that I was on Section 8. But when you think about it, why are you harassing me? Clearly it's something that you want that you can't goddamn have. So they were already cursed when they came to you. And the only way they knew how to deal with being cursed was by trying to curse you. So that's why they saying and doing all kind of weird shit. By the way, guys, y'all look, check it out. Check it out. I got another one. I got a brand new embossing label maker. Because I'm a boss. Okay? Shit. But anyway, let me be humble. Let me be humble. I'm being humble. Oh my God, 2 more minutes and it'll be my birth time, even though I was born in the AM. In 2 more minutes, it'll be 10:10. Yes. So don't worry about it, but see, a lot of y'all worry about y'all enemy. Y'all worry about, y'all let fear and doubt get to you and stuff. I wouldn't let them do it, especially when you know something ain't the truth. I've had a couple of people there with me now when I paid my rent. I've had a couple of people that were sitting right in front of me when I went online to pay my rent. They charge too much money, though. Last time I paid my rent online, they charged me like $50. I was like, damn. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy out there. And all you did was moved into a new house. And I think that a lot of these scary movies, really, that's what be happening on the underbelly. Because we do have a lot of enemies that ain't did shit with their life. Especially if you on YouTube, because if you're on YouTube attacking people because you're jealous of them being successful, more successful than you, then that means that more than likely everybody done shut your ass out because you fucking do too much hating. I ain't never hated on no fucking body. So not in my life. Who has time for that? If you notice, they're too silly are possessed by demons. These people are possessed. They're under fucking possession, y'all. They're too possessed by demons to get up off of their ass. And then they'll say, you don't have a business. You don't, well, you know what? Yeah, actually I do. And you could possibly use my services. Honestly. But I think that when you reach that point, you may be too far gone to be helped. When you so crazy and you just sitting there miserable, look, your enemies are sitting at home miserable because they don't have what you have. So it doesn't surprise me that right after I upgrade my apothecary, and right after I purchase a brand new bed, and then I got swords. So we all know that it's a grown man online jealous that I have novelty swords. It's ridiculous. And then you say, well, why don't you stop watching me in social media? I can't stop watching. I can't stop watching, yo. It's a trip, y'all. Now, a lot of y'all that want to start y'all businesses, especially if you want to start a witchy business, you better fucking do it. And if you ever at any point let your fucking enemies get you down, you fucked in the game. My enemies ain't never had me down. Why do they package these things to such extremes, man? And a cursed person, hold on, y'all. A person that's really badly cursed, all they know how to do is hate. Like, y'all know I can come on here and do the dice and shit and just let your enemies keep inspiring you to be creative. Just let them keep inspiring you to be creative, y'all. That's all you gotta fucking do. I'm telling you. Let their asses keep inspiring you. As they hate, you create. That's gonna be our new motto. As the enemies hate, you create. Might even be a part of creation on some level, you know, with that chaotic energy. Evidently, my spirits must be practicing some really, because I'm like, all this attention I've been getting by people that can't really fuck with me on any level, but it's still pure raw energy. Go ahead and keep giving me the energy. For real, it's all good, man. But in reality, they are jealous. They are jealous. I can promise you. And you ain't gonna get nowhere being jealous. Oh, go get your chili dog, Bubby. You ain't gonna get nowhere being jealous. Okay. And then also your enemies are probably bored. Okay. Being cursed causes boredom. Let me go and look at that video I just put up. And they just been going nuts. And it's like, well, and they're really like, this one guy threatened to kill me, y'all. He said, I'm gonna kill you. Look, it just it's driving them nuts. They can't even enjoy life. I know I was over here sleeping like a baby earlier. I told you I was gonna have a lazy day. I told you I was gonna have a lazy day. And I wouldn't have no anxiety over it. Y'all be having anxiety over your man. Never care about a person more than they care about themselves. Unless you love them. I personally don't give a fuck about my enemies. The people that I love, if I give a fuck about them and I see them slipping into madness, I'm going to help them because I love them. right? But people that you don't know, strangers on YouTube, you don't owe them that. You don't owe them that. And I know I've been responsible. I've been out on my own. I moved out originally at 18. And I went back for a minute, maybe just a year or so. My mama kicked my ass out. She said, "Get out." And that's my mama. That's my mama. But she made me strong, man. My mama made me a fucking survivor. Hey, at least I can make it on my own. But I ain't stressed out. See, y'all be fucked up about shit for too long. Y'all be like, so and so happened, and I'm fucked up about it. You got to get them hexes off of you. Because a demon or a hex will make you go through every goddamn thing that went wrong in your fucking life. Trust me, I know. Trust me. Oh, I fought many demons. Okay, and it's all about fear. So that's why, and you know what? Even people, a lot of people say, "Well, I got my own place. I got this." Yeah, but you ain't really got no inner peace, though. There's some people that do have shit, but they don't have inner peace. Anytime you talk to somebody that you ain't talked to in several years, and all you're doing is spewing pain and suffering because the person uh either did something or said something to disappoint you, some shit from 10, 15 years ago. I'm sorry, boo, you are possessed by something. And demons usually enter the body and the spirit and the mind during trauma. A lot of people, whenever anything going down, anything crazy going down, you can never you can never be sleep. Hey Chanel, hello. You can never be sleep. You got to say, whoa, 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 wait a minute. Whenever, that's how you lose control. That's how you end up losing control of your fucking life. And my spirits ain't playing around with these people. They like, look, we done worked for 10, 20 years to get her to this point and beyond that. Okay. We done worked 10, 20 years to get her to this point. Why would you think that you would ever be able to stop that? Because that's what they want to do. That's why they come online. They say, don't go to her. She's a fraud. Don't go to her. She ate ass. Yeah. Y'all just don't know how to get y'all freak on. That's the problem. No, I'm joking, y'all. Okay, does this child know my daughter's trying to call me? So don't worry about that. Look, right now there's a lot of you trying to figure out where you're going to get some money from. You're probably depressed. Come to your girl, High Priestess Jamila. I got something in everybody's price range. You don't even have to buy a reading to go and put $25 on Lakshmi's table. You don't seriously. I'm just saying, like, and these people, they make life so hard. And they be ready to kill you because you have a house. And I love this house. I had an instant connection with it when I looked at it. It was kind of meant to be for me to move into this house because I was going to move into, I think it was like a 5 or a 6 bedroom down in Atlanta, but somebody had taken that one before I could get it. And so I looked it up and I saw this one and I was like, hey. And it was just like, you know how in the movies you see people go and look at a house and they be like, I'll take it. That's basically You know, when you got, because I had the money in my hand for the deposit. The deposit was 2 months rent. So I had the money in the account. And you know, when you ready, when you like, oh shit, I gotta move into a place real quick. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just you, and you just know it's yours, and you just like, I'm happy today. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, y'all. And so it feels good to have that moment, but some of y'all enemies didn't have that moment. And they on YouTube watching every goddamn thing you're doing, seething with hatred. They ready to kill your ass. Red rum and shit. And my cleanses or Reiki in a bottle, it's like my cleanses is the same thing as if you were to go and do Reiki for a couple of months or 3 months to remove that negative bad energy from y'all. Y'all gotta focus. Now I know I got a lot of haters, but y'all don't negate from it. We have another Sabbath that is coming up, and yes, I will be offering it to people. It's probably going to be expensive, but there's a reason for that. We're going to have like a secret altar that will not be revealed until La. So, hell to La. So, y'all know that right after the Sabbath, and see, that's the whole thing. My spirits woke me up today. They was like, hey, you got another Sabbath coming up. You need to get it popping. You need to get that Sabbath popping. Okay, is what my spirits told me. Okay, because what we do is we move from one Sabbath to the other. And Lanasa is where you're going to be going into the winter. You're going to be like, okay, I got this, I got that, I got this. Thank you, Goddess. If you're not thanking the spirits, like I think I've thanked the spirits probably 5 or 6 times today. If you ain't thanking the spirits, then ain't shit happening for you. Is that High Priestess Jamila's fault? No, that's somebody else that had an invested interest of keeping your black ass down. Now, motherfuckers, I done told y'all that I know how to make it do what the fuck it do. You can't stand on my porch where I pay my bills. You can't take a bath in my motherfucking shower and eat my motherfucking food that I pay for without food stamps and tell me that my goddamn spells don't work, because if they didn't work, that look, a spiritualist that don't have spells that work, like a first of all, a fraud spiritualist would go out of business in under a year. They're not gonna make it maybe past 2 years if they. So I don't know what y'all thought, but don't, you know, if it's been a spiritualist that's been around for a while, and I'm pretty sure I ain't lost my mind. And even if I did, sometimes it's good to kind of lose your mind in a good way, but not in a bad way. Sometimes it's good to lose your mind. Okay, to where you just like fuck it, you know, and you just give yourself to the fucking universe, and the universe, the God loves to connect with you like that. And I've had many people do that. You know, it's very rewarding when I can help somebody. So that's why I've been successful, is because I genuinely want to help people. Because please believe that I got other skills and knowledge. If I just wanted money, I would just be in real estate investing. And trust me, if you in the real estate, you're gonna go through a bunch of shit just like a spiritualist. That shit ain't easy. That shit ain't easy. That's when you really swimming with the sharks, when you got a real estate license and you selling and buying real estate. I'd rather do what I'm doing than that, personally. Okay. And a lot of y'all real estate agents need to start saging these houses out when you staging them. Okay. So that's why we got a lot of movies out there where they, you know, they show people. I'm about to watch a movie in a minute, y'all. I gotta go. I'm about to put on a movie and fucking relax. But I definitely do feel that Kundalini rise. And I know, do y'all feel it? I can feel it. It kind of crawls up the back of your neck. And then that's when your motherfucking crown chakra just opens. It's a process. I trust the process. And if y'all don't know nothing about that, then it's good to be educated on this shit. But that's why people don't like to continuously curse people. But here's how you cursing your enemies. You're sending their fucking bad spirits back to them. You're sending their bad energy back to them. There's nothing wrong with that because your spirits are going to tell you what you can use and what you can't use. Spirits is going to let you know what you can use and what you can't use. Okay. Now, one thing my spirits are absolutely not telling me is to be dickless or sexless. Fuck that. Nah. And then also another thing, I'm enjoying the fruits of life. Shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things to where, if you feel sorry for them, then especially when they're disrespecting you and trying to distract you and trying to lie on you and speak shit on you, trying to shut your shit down. Because I know that that's what this white boy is trying to do. If he don't have the power to build nothing up, what the fuck would give him the power to shut anything down? He didn't build me up. I didn't even know this person. He was like, "You don't know me. You should know me. I'm Tyree Sneed. I'm the coldest nigga out here." No, you're the most delusional nigga out here. Very delusional. But, maybe one day he'll get it together. It ain't my fucking problem. And if I ever, boy, today was a good day. Today was a good day, even though I didn't have no sex today. Not yet, no sex. It makes me sad. I should have, I'm going to tell y'all what men are good for. Let me tell you why you should have a man around you. Whenever you got haters and shit on the fucking attack, and men will just grab you and they'll like, they hold you and they make you feel safe and secure. And, they just grab you and just, ravish your body and shit in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be running around here all uptight and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't good for the psyche. That's what men are good for. Men are good because they're like walking, talking popsicle sticks. Okay. Men, it's just this one dude. Every time I see him, he just looks like he reminds me of an ice cream cone every time. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I ever got to the point where I was like, I don't want to have no sex, everything is fucked up, like, no, no, no. Y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping. Y'all be letting them goddamn demons fuck with you, man. You gotta let that shit flow. You gotta feel the fruit of you. You have to feel your aching loins. Okay. You do. You gotta feel those loins, man. Okay. And some of y'all in love with narcissists. That's okay though. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about being in love with somebody that has. It's not that they are a narcissist. It's just that people have narcissistic traits. It's a defense mechanism. Okay. It's a defense mechanism. So that's what's up with that. But a lot of our twin flames are fucking narcissists in a way, and you just understand them. So y'all be letting people run y'all too damn much, man. Y'all got to stop it. Now, I don't believe that there is anybody that needs me to prove to you that I'm not on Section 8. But if you ready to pay me $2,000 or $3,000 to do some fucking work for you, and you need me to prove for you to, and you need me to prove that to you, I probably would. If you said, Jamila, I will pay you to do generational hex removers on me and my husband, because I have a lot of clients that do that. They just get tired of the dumb shit, and they may have some money or some credit cards or something. They be like, look, I'm about to get it popping, okay? And if you said, Jamila, I just need to make sure that you're not on Section 8 and that you real and that what you've been saying is real. Because if I were on Section 8, hell, when I was on Section 8, I was making, oh my God, y'all, it was amazing. It still is. So clients really ain't worrying about that. They just want to know that you got the juice. They don't want you to be a liar. So if you feel like, Jamila, I got this 3 grand that I'm gonna pay you for this court case work, or I got this 5 grand that I want to pay you for this money work, or this unhexing work, and you say, Jamila, I need for you to just prove to me that you're not on Section 8. That would be no issue. But who the fuck would need that? First of all, shit, if I had some goddamn Section 8 right now, I would be fucking happier than a fag with a bag full of dicks. Shit, I'm ready for goddamn COVID to be over, man, and everybody to be goddamn back to normal. Shit. But I think a lot of y'all would benefit from some work. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, other than that, I've never ever ever had nobody even care about that. I've never even had anybody give a shit about that. And my rent doesn't stress me out. The amount of money that I pay, I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it. Very, very comfortable. Do y'all understand me? Now, if I was paying like 2, 3 thousand, and I was even comfortable paying that when I was at that hotel, I had no choice. And trust me, the enemy was attacking us at the hotel. Jacob was, oh my God, Jacob would go through screaming fits when we went to the oh God. We almost got put up out of the hotel before. It was crazy, y'all. It was, but for me, I felt like I was on an extended vacation. I actually kind of enjoyed living in a hotel. You got somebody to come by every day and clean up behind you. There was restaurants all around in that area. Now, it was the first hotel that I lived in, though, had some crazy shit going on. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all ever see American Horror Story Hotel? I believe that when you end up staying at a hotel temporarily, and hopefully it's temporarily, hopefully it's not forever, right? Hopefully. Okay. I know I got out of there after 5 months. Okay. And I was doing spiritual work at the hotel, and they was like, we're going to call the hotel and report that you're lighting candles in the hotel. It was crazy. And yes, they did do that. Yes, they did find out where I was staying, and they called the hotel and was doing some fuck shit. Okay. I believe it's a spiritual journey when you at a hotel. It is. And I was transitioning. Okay. I was transitioning, and I transitioned into my little witchy house. Okay. And I love it. I swear to God, I love my home. Even when it's messy, I just be like, you know what? That's all right. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I don't know, like most of my clients will tell you that they experience happiness and nirvana. Do y'all know what nirvana is? Okay, but people like that, they can't uplift themselves. They can't do it. You actually need a candle. Like I actually need to tell your brain what the fuck to do, because that's essentially how spiritual work is going to start working. Okay, for you to manifest anything in the physical, you got to have the mind right and the mindset. Now, I'm going to take y'all, I need a freaking vacation. And I know it's some people on here that are addicted to me. I am an addiction. If I leave YouTube for a couple of days, it's going to be folk calling. Y'all know my favorite troll that calls. I no longer see that as a negative. I'm starting to take all of the negative shit as a positive at this point. I do want to take a few days off. And after I do that live with my client, I'm definitely going to take a couple of days off. And we all know that they're going to be acting a fool. And you know what it is? It's because they can feel the vortex and the power and they want some of it, but they're not going to get it free. I'm not going to do spiritual work on you for free. I'm not going to say, hey, I'm going to pull a rabbit out of a hat. I'm not going to fucking do that for somebody that's disrespecting me. That ain't how I work. That's not how I work. Seriously. Now, if you somebody that I know and me and you got some issues and we gonna work that shit out, then that's cool. That's what's up. Okay. If we work out some issues and shit. But other than that, somebody that's disrespecting me and speaking shit on me and doing all that stuff, you can't experience the nirvana that I experience, which is the extreme. I do experience extreme bliss at times. I do. I experience extreme bliss, okay? And when I'm not on YouTube, um, I'm usually, up in my room or either downstairs working on the apothecary. Okay. I'm either watching a movie with the children or either by myself alone having fun with myself. Having fun with myself, man. You gotta be able to have fun with yourself if somebody else gonna want to be around you. Shit, for real. For real. I don't be sitting over here miserable and shit, man. I be over here, and but your enemies do. They be sitting there all day. These motherfuckers did this to me, playing victim, playing victim. See, when you quit playing victim, that's when you'll manifest something. It takes a lot of energy to play victim. And my spirits told me, they said, well, shit, you wanted it and you got it. That's just a part of being some kind of a success. Now, for me, success to me would be a lake house on Lake Lanier, to be honest with you. I'm happy where I'm at and I'm humble, but, I would like to have a lake house. Like that would be success for me. Okay, but I do live down the street from a lake that is within walking distance, but it's kind of difficult to walk down there. It's still right down the street from me, less than a mile from me. And I got a stream that runs over there behind my house. So I got waterways and byways over here still. Okay. And I'm happy with what I have right now. I'm content. Chances are, if you're a person that is either still living with somebody that you don't want to live with, or if you live with your mother, I wouldn't want to live with my mama. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I love my mama. God rest her soul. The lady's here now, though. She came by today, and she just regularly flickers the lights on my thing. And evidently, spirits must trust my mother because they're letting her come in. So I'm not gonna complain about it. I'm not gonna complain about it. So yeah, she was over here flickering the lights earlier today. Okay. And it doesn't scare me. My mother's energy doesn't scare me at all. So, you know, and I have done a couple of seances, and you know what? I'm thinking about doing a seance on my mother. I'm thinking about doing a live seance on my mother because I asked my cousin, I said, do you want to do a seance on mom? And she was like, no, 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 I'm not going to do that. But I bet you if I did it live on YouTube, she wouldn't be able to help but watch it. So, you know, because that's a very powerful experience. My mother was a witch. just like I am. My mother was a witch. Okay. And I don't know what to tell some people. Did you think that I was scared? Don't make me scared that the same thing gonna happen to me. Cause trust me, now she's even more powerful. Now my mother can actually protect me the way that she wanted to, and she can be with me all the time if she wants to. She can come over here anytime she wants. In fact, my mother probably is moving a lot of my work. And I wouldn't fight with that lady in the spiritual etheric realm. I would just leave her alone because that lady was, oh my God, my mother had a beautiful home. Her house is gorgeous. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, very, very nice house. So my mother was successful. For some reason, she felt the need to leave us, but she's still here. My mother didn't cross over and go to no heaven or nothing like that. My mother is here. And I guess you could call this heaven. I already feel like I'm in heaven. I don't know about y'all. But see, that's because I do a lot of clearing work, y'all. So if you sitting up there in a goddamn mansion and you feeling some type of way about your fucking self, which you know what? Will Smith was saying, and that's my boo. I think I'm gonna watch a Will Smith movie tonight. Okay. So Will Smith said it. He said that even though he's got millions of dollars, that there are times when he's afraid about money. He talked about that. And so he's been a huge inspiration for me. I do for some reason. And then Jada Pinkett, like I've always loved Jada Pinkett and her movies and stuff. So I think that you can go through stuff no matter what you have obtained. Even me. I mean, it's hell. If I did get $1 million, folks would have came for me. Hey Sonia, hello. Thank you for the heart. When you think about it, we're all rich in spirit when you think about it, y'all. But it's all about manifesting it into the physical. And that's one thing that many of us have been negated from. Okay. And so, mm, what kind of tips can I give y'all? Getting a dark goddess reading, okay? Or getting some dark goddess oracle cards. They really help a lot. Um, I'm just sorry. Everything that I do works. It works. It works. And it works for other people. Just it is what it is. I'm about to diffuse me some oils though. I like to diffuse lavender and ylang ylang. I like to diffuse that because what it does is it helps, and eucalyptus. It helps to go ahead and open up that crown chakra. Just very, very, very important. It ain't about just doing a reading, lighting a candle, or doing spells. It's all about the inner work that you have to do too. So and yeah, I guess your enemies, they would like to throw you off and stuff, but don't be scared, man. Especially when it comes. Look, if you a person that's been out here doing spells for years, and you've been doing spell work, and you've gotten to the point where things may have gotten a little mundane spiritually, because that's what the enemy wants to happen. You have to remember who the fuck you are, and remember the fact that you can make shit happen. Now, killing people, stop it. Stop it. Trying to kill folks with magic because you jealous. I ain't talking about people that's on that bullshit. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that can manifest what the fuck they want or need. Even if you can't manifest what the fuck you want, you need to be able to manifest what you need. And if you've been doing it, then you can do it again. So I think that a lot of people are feeling like their spells are not working and stuff, and it's scary for a lot of people, but that's probably because you've been crossed. Now here's another thing that my spirits was talking about: writing petitions, petition writing. Most of what I do is writing. When I do spells and rituals for clients, I am writing out a petition with that too. Like, yeah, I do. Sometimes I just light a candle. Sometimes that's all that's needed. But when you're doing very complex work, like removing a generational hex, uh, you got to know what to write on that petition. Okay, especially when you may have a parent or either a friend, a foe a foe, a friend, somebody that that's trying to sell your soul for some kind of fucking kickback from the spirits and shit. Okay. And I think that's stupid any damn way. I think that people that do shit like that, they instantly get cursed. And that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's never been a part of my magic. Even when you go back and look at my earlier videos, we don't like what the I'm having a good time here. I don't want to go through struggle. Like, what the fuck? But that's the nature of being on YouTube. So I've accepted it. I've accepted it. That's just a part of being on YouTube, okay? Fuck it. Just make sure that you know what it is. Ain't no goddamn weak ass motherfucker block your business or fucking stop your fucking business. The moment you become fucking convinced of that, and also, I ain't trying to bring up old shit, but somebody was saying to me last year that my nigga was blocking my money. I said, first of all, if my man blocked me from being able to drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes, then I would say that that's love. Okay. But I would never say that, like, no, sorry. And then especially when you went don't be silly enough to fall for that. That's why a lot of y'all be walking away from y'all men and shit, because y'all silly enough to fall for that. Oh, they be trying to block you, trying to bring you down. Love is supposed to fucking set you free. I ain't never had no man stop me from earning money at my business. So I don't know what, like, even if it's your fucking twin flame, like, what the fuck is that shit? Even if he's the negative battery and you the positive battery, what the fuck you think you gonna produce with him? You gonna produce what? Energy. You're still producing energy. So what the hell would that have to do with your money? This? Oh, they bringing me down. They making me feel some type of way. Well, then that ain't your man. Then that ain't that really ain't your man. That ain't your twin. Even if somebody. So it's a lot of people that are confused about shit. They be like, I gotta get rid of everybody. I gotta go. I ain't getting rid of no goddamn body. Hey Heather, I'm doing pretty good. Y'all, a spirit done came in. A spirit bug done came in the window. That's why that's why my parents split up. Oh, he hold me back. Oh, she trying to hold me back. Like, y'all both of y'all idiots. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? That the main thing I've noticed about people is that they let demons convince them of lies. That's where you lose it. You let a lying demon convince you of lies. Something that ain't the truth. Oh, yo, just like when they say your spells don't work. But I've experienced thousands of my rituals working. And somebody told me that I had like 10 stars on some website. I guess it's a secret website where they review spiritualists. They said that I had 10 stars. I was like, I ain't even heard of that website. And most witches are not scared of their power. Like if I were scared of my power, I would be at a disadvantage. Sometimes you may feel like you start to feel your kundalini rising, and people get scared of the kundalini rising. Now, if you feel in panic, like if you feel like you're being attacked, that's something different. But even still, that you can transmute that. So it's an individual work that needs to be done with a lot of people, and I have helped people find their personal power. Now again, y'all, you gotta have it. You gotta have it popping, okay? For real. You can't be sitting around, thinking some type of way, feeling some fucking type of way. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. Okay, but I mean, it, and as a witch, don't ever let somebody try to convince you that you were just lucky. No, boo, that was skill. That was skill. It wasn't just good luck. It was skill. And it ain't nothing wrong with having good luck. We can always conjure some good luck. I feel like as long as you woke up that morning and you was breathing, that was good luck. Shit, that meant that you had good luck that day. That meant that you, hey, this boy made a big pot of coffee. So I'm about to go though, y'all. Don't let these people discourage you, and don't let these people discourage you from coming to me to get help, because you'd be surprised at what and what's blocking you and what's causing the problems in your life, and how we know how to deal with that over here. Just in all seriousness, okay. Don't let the liars lie to you, because the reason why they have to lie to you is because they and you know what, I can imagine that you can't really go and discuss what a witch did for you either, because they'll get jealous. If you go to somebody and say, oh, I went to Jamila and like I was feeling some type of way, and then she did this, she did that. I ended up, making this or making that, went on vacation, kicked it, party. People would be jealous of you if you told them that. So that's why sometimes you got to keep your relationship with me a secret. You can't go tell nobody. For real. Don't tell nobody that you're going to see no witch. And if you somebody that believes in witchcraft, don't sit around and debate with people about whether or not it works. Don't do that. Okay? You know what that spiritualist has done for you, or what they have shown you that will help you. Okay? Have y'all ever watched True Blood? Did y'all ever get into that? That used to be one of my favorite shows. Anyway, I think it was like season two or three, when Nettie Mae, was that her name? Nettie, Tara's mom. And that's gonna always be my favorite show because Tara and Lafayette and Sam and Sookie and Bill, just the whole thing, and all of them was my favorite characters. All of them. The whole show was just amazing. But Nettie Mae had went to a voodoo lady, right? And the voodoo lady also worked at the pharmacy. But Tara saw her as a fraud because she had a job. So keep that out. But some spiritualists don't do it full time. I do it full time. I don't need to do shit in the real in this so-called fake made up ass fucking matrix. Okay, because the spirit realm is really the real world. That's the fucking reality right now. It will forever be. But Nettie Mae had went to her and she did a ritual on her where she had taken an evil spirit out of her and she put it in a possum and then she killed the possum. Right now, Tara was upset because she was saying that the lady was a fraud and she was mad or whatever. But her mother came to her. She was like, "Yeah, but that lady helped me." She said, "I don't." She said, "I quit drinking. I ain't messed up no more." Okay, where she messed up was where she married that preacher. That's where she had messed up. Anyway, but he seemed like a nice guy. But so ritual is very powerful whenever people get the fuck through. That was the season. That was one of their best seasons besides CD with the witches, the one with Marianne. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for my birthday, y'all. That's like my perfect birthday is to watch old episodes of True Blood. That's one of my favorite shows. That actually not one of them that's there at the top. Okay, but they had to stop what they was doing. Something had happened. Something that happened. I don't know what was going on. I guess the show was just too good. You know what I'm saying? But that that is the truth. And that's not a fantasy. Like, I don't know. Ask the generations and generations of witches. Ask them if it's a fantasy. Because everybody know what's up. That's why a lot of people was excited about that ritual that I did the other day for Litha. And we gearing up to do okay, Sonia. We're gearing up to do love, but and that's called Lanasa. And I'll come back and talk about Lanasa, but if a person doesn't want to believe in witchcraft while this is the crazy part about our enemy. They don't believe in witchcraft, but they're acknowledging that witchcraft is affecting them, but they refuse to use witchcraft to deal with their issues. They'd rather talk shit and act cray cray. So your enemies could use one of your rituals if you're a witch. They could use your fucking help. You could help their ass if they. But would I do that for free? Look. That's called foolishness. I'm not gonna do it for free. I've done some free work on like a barter and trade type of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I even throw in a couple of free rituals for clients every now and then, especially if you are a paying client. So, I don't know. But see, when you think about it, your enemies, they done been to jail for years and years at a time and they talking shit. And you as a witch, you giving your clients get out of jail free card. Yeah. And you know what it's about? It's about Negative spirits causing negative shit to happen is what that is about within itself. And so spirits, when they see you up in that courtroom, especially if it's your first offense or it really, it's some unfair technicality type of bullshit, they'll set you free. Now, with court cases, I don't really take murder cases, but I would take a murder court case if the person told me that they felt that at the time they were possessed by the devil or possessed or under possession. Because at first I was telling people I wouldn't take no murder case. There is a spirit bug in my window. I heard it. Where did his ass go? He gonna pop out when I'm sitting here chilling, y'all. He gonna be like, these bugs over here in Georgia is a trip, y'all. This place is just filled with bugs. So, anyway. And I feel that people should know what they know and do what you do. I'm not going to sit up here and try to convince anybody. Even when I do my readings and consultations, I don't be begging people to buy spell work. People be ready to buy spell work. They want to buy it. They want to buy the rituals. I don't have to sit up here and I don't do no damn sales pitch. When you're having a spiritual conversation, this is probably one of the realest conversations that you're going to have with somebody. And they know you're telling the truth, because how do you know what's happening to them? If it's fake, how do you know what's happening to them? How do you know these things are happening? Why? Because it's happening to everybody else. It ain't really happening. The same thing that's happening for one person ain't necessarily happening for the next one. Hey, and you have to make your life fair. You have to make your life balanced, because there's so many systems and indoctrinations that are going to throw you off balance. So, anyway, this damn bug better not pop out on me. I'm going to be pissed if he do, because I heard him making some buzzing noises over in the window. Hey Nova, how you doing? So anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna come on here and convince people that I ain't about to. That's some stupid shit. Why would I need to do that? Gosh, it just is. It's all about living life, man. For real. If I did that, and I've had a little bit of extra free time the past couple of days because, you know, um, people can be annoying, and then especially people that do that weird psychic attack shit. I hate that. I think most witches hate psychic attack. That shit is annoying as fuck when people are psychically attacking you. And the way that they do it is they go through your empathy, they go through your brain. It's that I feel sorry for somebody energy. Ain't nobody ever fucking felt sorry for me. I went to the school of the fucking hard knocks. So I don't need somebody's pity. And that's what your enemies want. So that energy is very lowering. Now, again, if somebody that you care about is going through something, you have to know how to be there for them. We talking about random people that are just, trying to get love. And you like, first of all, my love is not free. The kind you got to pay for this over here. Okay. Big facts, because everybody should benefit. And that's actually what's fair. And so, a lot of witches like me, we have paved the way for other witches, and I don't mind doing that. I'm not a selfish ass person. Hell, there's billions of people on this fucking planet, trillions of people on this planet. Why would I want to take over the whole goddamn planet? That's some weird shit to me. You so? Well, y'all need to get y'all cleanses and stuff like that. I got a cleanse to do tonight, y'all. I got a cleanse to do on a client. I'm gonna get that done, get that petition written out. So I gotta go. So, I will see y'all later. Thank you for the birthday wishes and stuff. Yeah, like, I don't know. A lot of people, when it comes to witchcraft, they want to only talk about, I guess, the negative aspects of it, which to me, I don't really see any negative aspect of it unless somebody's hexing somebody. But why would you even give hexes and curses that much power when you have the power to pay or either to try to remove that stuff from yourself? So either way it goes, I feel like just some of these people, they just whiners. They just whiners. Even if your enemy felt like they were cursed, why don't they just do something about it instead of whining to you? Because that's basically what it's about. Cases of slander, Caroline Smith. Girl, I am the slander queen. I had so many people slandering me. It made no difference in my success in my business. I had people that I knew slandering me. There's a spell for that. If somebody's slandering you, or you mean court cases where you're suing someone for slander, it definitely, if it's a court case, I never took nobody to court all these years and I've been fine. I ain't got to go and get no judgment in court to get what I need because my spirits are going to make that judgment anyway. Because, I mean, it was some fantastical lies being told about me years ago. And they were actually believable lies, but they were not the truth at all, which I'm not going to get into that right now. But, and I survived all of that, and you just got to know the truth, which is not just your truth, because some people's truth can be a lie. When you know it's the truth, it's a fact that you didn't do that, and that people just hating just to try to fuck you up. And I would use spiritual work to clear that stuff out. Like, up, somebody said this about me, it's a lie. Clear it out. Clear this lie out. Clear that lie out. Clear that lie out. Clear that lie out. So yeah, you can actually if y'all got court cases, y'all know y'all definitely need to be getting at me. Okay? Because you don't want to get taken down in this dirty ass game that some of these people are playing. At least I don't fuck over people to get what I want. At least I'm feeding my family with honest money. And sometimes curses, having to curse somebody, sometimes having to curse somebody is spiritual justice. Sometimes it has to fucking happen. So people will say, oh, well, what about the curses that you put on people? Well, those people can remove those curses. You know what I'm saying? They can remove them. Okay, unless they got some kind of curse that they had from birth that they can't seem to remove. But, I don't know what that curse would be unless it would be stupidity or ignorance. I don't know any curses that you can't remove. So, people are just silly and they don't want to believe in anything other than the demons that plague them and that control them and that torment them. Your enemies, they shit is fucked up. Okay? They don't have what you have, they and really what it is it's about having that security. Look, if you want to manifest money, like I'm talking about from a money spell, you cannot do that money spell. You can't do no kind of magic not having no confidence in what you're doing. And then also, if you just like, okay, well, I gotta do this and I gotta do that. Don't ever take magic for granted. When you're doing that spell work, just know that them shits are gonna fucking work. And I've been telling y'all to come and get classes. There's some people that just can't humble themselves and just go ahead and get the help that they need. And I don't fuck with clients that ain't humble. I don't fuck with clients that are snapping their fingers and do this for me, do that for me. And well, are you gonna do? And I don't fuck around like that. Okay. So it takes a special kind of person and a special kind of person energetically to even do what I do. And it's but once you get into the groove of things, especially if you're thinking about starting your own business, but you definitely ain't gonna get nowhere fucking with the ladies of the crossroads because they not gonna move a goddamn thing for you. I'm gonna be honest with you. These people that go, that's why you don't see me. The only time I do anything to fight with other witches is when they obviously doing some fuck shit. But other than that, I'm not just gonna get up and say, "Ooh, I want to fuck with a witch." You must be possessed and stupid. Why would you do that? To me, that's dumb. You know. So and that's not just a witch. Why would you fuck with anybody like that? Because y'all know that people that you attack, they can come to witches and ask us to reverse your shit. I feel like stick with your own shit. Do you stop trying to do other people and you'll be fine. Otherwise, you got people that like you got to understand that for you to be jealous of something that somebody has, that means that you must not have shit. Okay. That is a demon within itself. And people will just be looking foolish as hell and projecting onto you. Just like this crazy man I've been dealing with recently. I don't know this man. I don't care about this man. Whatever the hell this man got going on in his life ain't got nothing to do with me. But he online, you're hating on me. I'm like, actually, I'm not thinking about you. What the hell? No, the truth is that he's over here watching and hating on me. Because I started to get a lot of hate from that apothecary, which is, in my opinion, silly because those herbs are going to be used to heal people. Those and what is wrong with you to where you have a problem with people healing people? Because I've already said that, I am a two-sided witch. I think all of us usually are, depending on where you're at now. I'm really hoping to not have to deal with all this hate, like, because I don't really like it. But I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So some people are gonna love me and some people gonna hate me. And I believe that I mostly get love, especially from my clients that contact me. Okay. So anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. It's 11 o'clock. Peace and love to y'all. Hit the thumbs up and I'll see y'all later. I'll be back probably tomorrow with that client, or I don't know how late she stays up. We might do it sometime during the witching hour. I'm not sure. I'll deal with it tomorrow though. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.